Hello everyone and welcome to Module 2 of Lesson 4. In the previous module, we covered the topic of managing project team. Today we are going to get into the topic of project monitoring and control. Performance measurement is a critical aspect of evaluating the success and efficiency of any project or endeavor. It encompasses various metrics and criteria to assess different facets of performance. Let's delve into each aspect. Cost performance. This involves evaluating how well a project adheres to its budgetary constraints. It compares actual expenditures against the planned budget, identifying any discrepancies or overruns. Cost performance metrics enable stakeholders to gauge the financial efficiency of a project and make informed decisions regarding resource allocation and cost control measures. Schedule performance. Schedule performance measures the degree to which a project adheres to its planned timeline. It involves comparing actual progress with the scheduled milestones and deadlines. Deviations from the schedule can indicate inefficiencies, resource constraints, or unforeseen obstacles. Monitoring schedule performance allows project managers to identify potential delays early on and take corrective actions to mitigate them. Quality performance. Quality performance evaluates the degree to which a project meets predefined quality standards and objectives. It involves assessing deliverables, processes, and outcomes against specified criteria. Quality performance metrics encompass aspects such as reliability, functionality, usability, and conformance to requirements. Ensuring high-quality performance is crucial for meeting customer expectations, enhancing satisfaction, and maintaining organizational reputation. Stakeholder performance. Stakeholder performance focuses on the satisfaction and engagement of project stakeholders, including clients, sponsors, team members, and other relevant parties. It involves assessing their level of involvement, communication effectiveness, and overall satisfaction with the project outcomes. Understanding stakeholder performance helps project managers identify areas for improvement, address concerns, and foster positive relationships to ensure continued support and collaboration. In conclusion, effective performance measurement is essential for evaluating the success and effectiveness of projects across various dimensions. By systematically assessing cost, schedule, quality, and stakeholder performance, organizations can identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Implementing robust performance measurement practices enables informed decision-making, enhances project management capabilities, and ultimately contributes to achieving strategic objectives and delivering value to stakeholders. Project status reporting is a vital communication tool that keeps stakeholders informed about the progress, issues, and challenges faced during a project's life cycle. Let's break down its components. Regular reporting. Regular reporting involves providing consistent updates on the project status at predefined intervals, such as weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. These reports typically include key performance indicators, milestones achieved, tasks completed, and upcoming activities. Regular reporting ensures transparency, accountability, and alignment among project team members and stakeholders, facilitating effective decision-making and risk management. Components of reporting. Project status reports typically comprise several components, including project overview, a brief summary outlining the project's objectives, scope, and stakeholders. Progress update, details on progress made since the last report, including completed tasks, milestones achieved, and any notable accomplishments. Issues and risks, identification and assessment of any challenges, risks, or issues encountered during project execution, along with proposed mitigation strategies. Resource allocation, information on resource utilization, including budget expenditure, staffing levels, and any changes in resource requirements. Schedule adherence, analysis of schedule performance, highlighting any deviations from the planned timeline and the impact on project milestones. Upcoming activities, a forecast of upcoming tasks, deliverables, and milestones, along with anticipated timelines and resource requirements. Stakeholder engagement, feedback from stakeholders and updates on their involvement, concerns, or requirements. Conclusion and recommendations, a summary of key findings, insights, and recommendations for addressing issues, optimizing performance, and achieving project objectives. Deviations. Deviations in project status reporting refer to discrepancies between planned and actual performance in terms of schedule, budget, quality, or scope. Common deviations include delays in task completion, cost overruns, quality issues, and scope changes. Reporting deviations promptly and accurately allows project stakeholders to assess their impact, identify root causes, and implement corrective actions to realign the project with its objectives. In conclusion, project status reporting plays a crucial role in facilitating communication, transparency, and accountability throughout the project lifecycle. By providing regular updates and insights into progress, issues, and deviations, project status reports enable stakeholders to make informed decisions, mitigate risks, and support project success. Effective reporting practices enhance collaboration, stakeholder engagement, and overall project management effectiveness. Change control is a structured approach to managing changes to a project's scope, schedule, budget, or other aspects in a controlled and systematic manner. Let's explore its key elements. Managing change. Change control involves establishing processes and procedures to identify, evaluate, and implement changes to a project while minimizing disruptions and maintaining project objectives. It encompasses several steps. Identification, recognizing and documenting proposed changes, whether they originate internally or externally. Evaluation, assessing the impact of proposed changes on project scope, schedule, budget, resources, and other relevant factors. Approval, obtaining authorization from the appropriate stakeholders, such as project sponsors, steering committees, or change control boards, before implementing changes. Implementation, executing approved changes in a coordinated manner, ensuring alignment with project goals and objectives. Documentation, recording all changes, decisions, approvals, and outcomes for future reference and audit purposes. Overview. Change control provides a structured framework for managing change throughout the project lifecycle. It ensures that changes are evaluated systematically, considering their potential impact on project scope, schedule, budget, quality, and other constraints. By implementing change control processes, organizations can maintain project stability, minimize risks, and enhance overall project management effectiveness. Involvement. Effective change control requires the involvement of various stakeholders at different stages of the process. Project team, responsible for identifying and assessing proposed changes, as well as implementing approved changes within their respective areas of expertise. Project manager, oversees the change control process, including documentation, communication, and coordination of change-related activities. Change Control Board, a governing body comprising key stakeholders responsible for reviewing and approving proposed changes based on their impact, priority, and alignment with project objectives. Subject matter experts, provide specialized knowledge and insights to evaluate the technical feasibility, implications, and risks associated with proposed changes. Project sponsors, authorize significant changes and provide strategic direction to ensure alignment with organizational goals and priorities. In conclusion, change control is a critical aspect of effective project management, ensuring that changes are managed in a controlled, transparent, and systematic manner. By establishing clear processes, roles, and responsibilities for identifying, evaluating, and implementing changes, organizations can mitigate risks, maintain project stability, and enhance stakeholder confidence. Change control fosters collaboration, accountability, and adaptability, enabling projects to respond effectively to evolving requirements, opportunities, and challenges. Risk management is a systematic process of identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks to enhance the likelihood of project success. Let's break down its key components. Review and update of Risk Register. The Risk Register is a central document that captures all identified risks, their potential impact, likelihood, and proposed response strategies. Regular review and updating of the Risk Register are essential to ensure it remains current and relevant throughout the project lifecycle. This involves identification, continuously identifying new risks and updating existing ones as the project progresses and new information becomes available. Assessment, reassessing the impact and likelihood of identified risks based on changes in project scope, schedule, budget, or external factors. Documentation, documenting any changes to the risk register, including updates to risk descriptions, ratings, and response plans. Assessing impact and likelihood, assessing the impact and likelihood of risks involves evaluating their potential consequences and the probability of occurrence. This assessment helps prioritize risks based on their severity and likelihood of occurrence, enabling effective allocation of resources and attention to high-priority risks. Techniques such as qualitative and quantitative analysis, risk matrices, and expert judgment can be used to assess impact and likelihood. Developing response strategy. Once risks have been identified and assessed, developing response strategies involves determining how to mitigate, transfer, accept, or avoid them. This may include mitigation, implementing proactive measures to reduce the likelihood or impact of identified risks. Contingency planning, developing backup plans or alternative strategies to address potential adverse events if they occur. Risk transfer, transferring risk to third parties through insurance, contracts, or other means. Acceptance, acknowledging and accepting certain risks when their potential impact is deemed acceptable or when mitigation efforts are not feasible or cost-effective. Stakeholder involvement. Effective risk management requires active involvement and collaboration among project stakeholders, including project team, identifying risks, assessing their impact, and implementing response strategies within their respective areas of responsibility. Project manager, facilitating risk management activities, ensuring stakeholder engagement, and integrating risk management into project planning and execution. Subject matter experts, SMEs providing specialized knowledge and insights to assess risks and develop effective response strategies. Project sponsors and stakeholders, providing guidance, support, and resources to address key risks and make informed decisions regarding risk tolerance and response strategies. In conclusion, risk management is a vital component of project management that involves systematically identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks to enhance project success. By reviewing and updating the risk register, assessing impact and likelihood, developing response strategies, and involving stakeholders throughout the process, organizations can proactively manage risks and minimize their impact on project outcomes. Effective risk management fosters resilience, adaptability, and informed decision-making, enabling projects to achieve their objectives despite uncertainties and challenges. Quality control is a crucial aspect of project management that ensures deliverables meet predefined quality standards and requirements. Let's explore its key components. Establishing quality control. Establishing quality control involves defining quality standards, metrics, and processes to measure and monitor the quality of deliverables throughout the project lifecycle. This includes quality standards, clearly defining the criteria and specifications that deliverables must meet to be considered acceptable. Quality metrics, identifying quantitative and qualitative measures to assess the quality of deliverables, such as defect rates, customer satisfaction scores, and adherence to specifications. Quality processes, implementing procedures and workflows for conducting quality inspections, testing, and verification activities. Conducting quality control. Conducting quality control involves executing planned activities to assess the quality of deliverables and identify any deviations from established standards. This includes inspections and testing, conducting inspections, reviews, and tests to evaluate deliverables against quality criteria and detect any defects, errors, or deficiencies. Data collection and analysis, collecting data on quality metrics and analyzing results to identify trends, patterns, and areas for improvement. Feedback and communication, providing feedback to project team members and stakeholders on quality performance, issues, and corrective actions. Actions in quality control. Actions in quality control involve taking corrective and preventive measures to address identified quality issues and ensure continuous improvement. This includes corrective actions, implementing immediate measures to rectify defects, errors, or deficiencies identified during quality inspections or testing. Root cause analysis, investigating the underlying causes of quality issues to prevent recurrence and improve processes or procedures. Process improvement, identifying opportunities to enhance quality control processes, tools, or techniques to optimize performance and efficiency. Training and development, providing training and support to project team members to improve their skills and knowledge related to quality management. In conclusion, quality control is essential for ensuring that project deliverables meet predefined quality standards and satisfy customer requirements. By establishing clear quality standards, conducting regular inspections and testing, and taking corrective and preventive actions as needed, organizations can enhance the reliability, performance, and value of their deliverables. Effective quality control fosters customer satisfaction, builds trust, and contributes to the success and reputation of the project and the organization as a whole. Project review is a structured process aimed at evaluating the performance, outcomes, and lessons learned from a project upon its completion or at key milestones throughout its life cycle. Let's delve into its key aspects. Evaluation. Project evaluation involves assessing various aspects of the project, including its adherence to objectives, scope, schedule, budget, and quality standards. This evaluation may include performance metrics, comparing actual project performance against planned targets and key performance indicators. Deliverables, evaluating the quality and completeness of project deliverables to ensure they meet stakeholder requirements. Risk management, assessing the effectiveness of risk management strategies in identifying, mitigating, and responding to project risks. Stakeholder satisfaction, gathering feedback from project stakeholders to gauge their level of satisfaction with project outcomes and performance. Involvement, project reviews typically involve participation from various stakeholders, including project team, members of the project team who were directly involved in project planning, execution, and delivery provide insights into their experiences, challenges, and successes. Project manager, the project manager plays a key role in facilitating the review process, gathering input from team members and stakeholders, and synthesizing findings into actionable recommendations. Stakeholders, representatives from client organizations, sponsors, end users, and other relevant parties provide perspectives on project outcomes, alignment with expectations, and areas for improvement. Subject matter experts, experts with specialized knowledge or experience relevant to the project contribute insights and recommendations based on their expertise. Feedback, gathering feedback is a critical component of project reviews, enabling stakeholders to share their observations, concerns, and suggestions for improvement. Feedback may be collected through surveys and questionnaires, distributing surveys or questionnaires to project stakeholders to gather structured feedback on various aspects of the project. Interviews, conducting interviews with key stakeholders to obtain qualitative insights and perspectives on project performance and outcomes. Meetings and workshops, facilitating discussions and workshops with project team members and stakeholders to brainstorm ideas, identify lessons learned, and discuss opportunities for improvement. In conclusion, project reviews provide valuable opportunities to reflect on project performance, identify strengths and weaknesses, and capture lessons learned for future projects. By conducting thorough evaluations involving relevant stakeholders, gathering feedback, and synthesizing findings into actionable recommendations, organizations can enhance project management practices, optimize performance, and drive continuous improvement. Project reviews foster accountability, transparency, and a culture of learning and innovation within organizations, ultimately contributing to greater project success and stakeholder satisfaction. Continuous improvement is an iterative process focused on enhancing project management practices and outcomes over time. Let's explore its key components. Evaluating project management approach. Continuous improvement begins with evaluating the effectiveness of the current project management approach. This involves assessment, conducting a thorough evaluation of project management processes, methodologies, tools, and techniques to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Benchmarking, comparing current practices against industry standards, best practices, and benchmarks to assess performance and identify opportunities for enhancement. Feedback, soliciting feedback from project team members, stakeholders, and external experts to gain insights into their experiences, challenges, and suggestions for improvement. Identifying improvement opportunities. Once areas for improvement have been identified, the next step is to prioritize improvement opportunities based on their potential impact and feasibility. This may involve root cause analysis, investigating the underlying causes of issues or inefficiencies to address fundamental problems rather than just symptoms. SWOT analysis, conducting a SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, analysis to identify internal and external factors that may affect project management effectiveness. Brainstorming, facilitating brainstorming sessions with project team members and stakeholders to generate ideas and solutions for improvement. Analyzing data and seeking feedback. Data analysis and feedback collection are essential for informing continuous improvement efforts. This includes data analysis, analyzing project performance data, metrics, and KPIs to identify trends, patterns, and areas requiring attention. Feedback mechanisms, establishing formal and informal feedback mechanisms to gather input from project team members, stakeholders, and customers on their experiences, preferences, and suggestions for improvement. Benchmarking, continuously benchmarking project performance against industry standards, peers, and past performance to track progress and identify areas where further improvement is needed. Implementing change and monitoring results. Implementing change involves translating improvement opportunities into actionable initiatives and monitoring their implementation and impact. This includes action planning, developing detailed action plans outlining specific steps, responsibilities, timelines, and resources required to implement identified improvements. Change management, engaging stakeholders, communicating changes effectively, and addressing resistance to ensure successful implementation. Monitoring and evaluation, continuously monitoring the implementation of improvement initiatives and evaluating their effectiveness through regular reviews, performance assessments, and feedback mechanisms. In conclusion, continuous improvement is a dynamic process that involves evaluating project management approaches, identifying improvement opportunities, analyzing data and seeking feedback, implementing change, and monitoring results to enhance project performance and outcomes. By fostering a culture of continuous learning, innovation, and adaptation, organizations can optimize project management practices, drive efficiency, and achieve greater success in delivering value to stakeholders. Continuous improvement is not a one-time effort, but rather an ongoing commitment to excellence and growth in project management capabilities. In summary of the module on project monitoring and control emphasizes the critical importance of continuous oversight and adjustment throughout the project lifecycle to ensure adherence to objectives, mitigate risks, and optimize performance. Thank you for your time, and we will see you in Module 3 of the Lesson 4. Like and subscribe to the channel.